Hello, parents and students around the world. Once again, this is Mindy, and we're in Cindy's Corner. In Cindy's Corner, we talk about numbers. Today, we will be talking about numbers. Share this video, click the like button, and it helps a lot. And let's get started. Welcome to Cindy's Corner. Today, I ran across an interesting example. I'm going to write it out for you. I'm going to use a variable to the third plus, and then we're going to multiply. As you know, in algebra, we don't put an x because sometimes an x is used as a variable. So instead of doing 5xt to multiply and say that 5 times t equals a number that we don't know, we just put it together like this. In algebra, we know that. So t to the third plus 5t, which is 5 times an unknown number, equals 1,050. Now, the first step is to understand the example, the variable. The variable is an unknown number, that's t. We're going to use t. We can use x, y, or z, which are the most common variables, but we're going to use t. T to the third power plus 5 times t equals 1,050. The last time I used this example, at any time you study math, we're just doing the basics of math. This is algebra. You'll use a table. You want to know what an unknown variable is. Sometimes you can use the table. You can also use the equilibrium principle, which is trying to find out by going to either side of the equal sign. But today we're going to use the table again. And we'll say if t was equal to 6, we would have 6 to the third power plus 5 times 6, because we're giving 6 the value that belongs to t. So we're saying that if we give t the value of 6, then 6 to the third power means 6 times 6 times 6. So if t were 6, t to the third power would be 216. 6 times 6 times 6. Plus 5 times 6 is 30. What does that equal? That does not equal 1050. 216 plus 30 does not equal 1050. So whatever is equal to 1050 will give us the value of t. So we're going to try with another number. If you have your pencils and papers, you can write along with it as we're doing it. My numbers seem to be slanted. So we know that in this example, t does not equal 6. If we let t equal 8, we know that 5 times t, if t equals 8, will be 40. What is 8 to the third power? What is 8 to the third power? If t equals 8, 8 to the third power is 512. We're just following the example. Plus 5 times 8. 5 times 8 is 40. Add that together and tell me what you come up with. Or tell yourself what you come up with. Let's see what you come up with. If you add 512 plus 40. $552, right? You come up with 552. Let me put it up a little closer so you can see it. 512 plus 40 plus 512 is t to the third power if we allow t to equal 8. 512 plus 40 equals 552. Does not equal 1050. So we know in this particular equation, t does not equal 8. Let's go further. This is for small algebraic examples like this if you run across them on a test. Now, some people may take an example and memorize how to do it, which is one way of doing it, but to understand the basic functions in math, it's best to get to the core of it and do it this way. Because now we're understanding it. Now we're understanding that we're replacing 10 with t, which is the unknown variable. So, if t were the number 10, 10 to the third power is 1,000. 10 to the second power is 100. The third power is 1,000. The next t we see, we'll multiply it by 5. 5 times 10 is 50. What does that equal? Let's see. 1050. 1,000 plus 50 equals 1050. So if we allow t to equal 10, then 1,000 plus 50 does equal the example that we have. Therefore, in math, t equals 10. Because when we put 10 in there, it gives us the answer that we're looking for, which is 1050. If t were to equal 6, we did not get it. If t were to equal 8, we did not get that. But if t were to equal 10, we get the same answer, 1050, as what we were looking for when we set these variables here. That's one small example I wanted to share with you today. Another one, I don't know if I should do the variable again or just adding numbers. We can do a variable. We can do 10^3 to the third power minus t to the second power equals a -4. We can do this one. Write that on your paper. T to the third power minus t squared equals 4. If we let t equal 1, what do we get? t to the third power is 1 minus 1 does not equal a negative 4. Does not equal a negative 4. If t were equal to 2, t to the third power is 8 minus 2 squared, which is 4, equals 4. So t to the third power minus t squared equals 4. If we let t equal 1, 1 minus 1 does not equal 4. If t were 2, 2 to the third power is 8. Minus 2 squared is 4. That would equal 4. So therefore, t equals 2. That was a nice fast one. And last but not least, we're going to add columns of numbers. 24, 22, and 105. I'm going to put a plus sign here because we're adding. When we're doing that, this is the ones column, this is the tens column, this is the hundred column. 4 plus 2 is 6, and 5 is 11. Take 1 and carry the 1. 2 plus 2 is 4, and 1 is 5. And the answer is 151. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me in Cindy's Corner.